World, what's happening? Today we are talking about this disaster. Master of the Universe, Masters Universe, He-Man, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. God, this is so bad. So, He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Revelation, whatever. Who cares at this point? I'm not going to go into what this was about. This is just going to be a rant on how stupid this show is. Okay? Nothing about this makes sense. Nothing. Not one thing about this makes sense. Okay? You had the Incredible Hulk, which is He-Man, who fought Skeletor, who is actually the Joker. Because that's what it felt like. That's exactly what it felt like I watched. Joker versus the Hulk. Okay? And what is the plot? What is the plot to this? Does anyone know? Anyone? Can you tell me what this is even about? Nothing gels here. Alright? So He-Man doesn't need the sword to call the power at all. He just turns into a blithering idiot who just wants to Hulk smash everything. Is that what I'm getting from you? Is that what you're telling me? This whole time he never needed a sword? And Skeletor, who clearly doesn't want to do anything but kill He-Man, gets the upper hand on He-Man and does nothing? What? That's all he wants to do? He just wants to kill He-Man. He wants to rule everything so he can kill He-Man? That's the plan. That's the plan. You've been doing this whole time just to kill He-Man. And didn't do it. You had the chance and didn't. Oh my God. Who wrote this? Kevin Smith, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for this, bro. This is real bad. Like real bad. Alright, so let's go into the plot. So the plot, if I can get it at all in this whatsoever, in part 2, He-Man needs to get his sword back so he can be He-Man again. But until then, he's just Adam. So far, so good, right? Skeletor has the power. He's done nothing with it. Nothing. Not a thing. Just walking around, just pissing people off, or whatever. Throwing out these stupid puns. Acting like the Joker, pretty much. Evil-Lyn, which is still a stupid name, by the way, is getting pet talks from Beastman, who was a moron in the show. But all of a sudden, is this devoted friend, I guess. So he just comes out of nowhere and he's giving Evil-Lyn advice on how to do whatever. You don't need Skeletor. You're the sorceress now. Word, Beastman. All right, so that's I'm just gonna go through my issues. My first issue is Skeletor not using the sword for anything. Nothing. He's not using it for anything. He's just walking around casual, just acting like an idiot. My second problem is He-Man can still turn into He-Man, but bigger, stronger He-Man. Yeah. Okay. The beginning of the show, when the sorceress walked off from her family, she told her child to her kid's face, "I'm gonna go look at the universe now." And her husband was just like, "Okay." I'd been like, "What are you doing? Where are you going? You gonna do what? Check out the universe?" Oh, you didn't tell me that. You did not tell me that. You're going to check out the universe. So it's going to be a minute before you get back here. All right. That didn't make no sense to me. You just going to check out the universe? You just had a newborn, man. I got to go check out the universe. All right. Cool. That's stupid problem number 2. That didn't make any sense to me at all. Of course, then nothing did. Let's see. So we're playing musical swords here. So the next person to have the sword is Evelyn. Evelyn gets the sword. But before I go into Evelyn, my son wants to say something. Let's go, buddy. What do you want to say?
Like and subscribe and watch our notifications. Bye.
Thank you. That's my son reminding everyone to like and subscribe, hit those notifications, and be updated when I drop some more into content, especially like He-Man. All right, back to Evelyn. So, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. It's good for looking out. Daddy loves you. All right, I ain't forgot about you, Evelyn. Let's go. So Evelyn has the sword now. Apparently, it gives you a haircut and muscles and a new outfit. So that's what she got. Even though I thought she was the closest to turning good in the first one. And no. She's just evil now. So Evelyn and she tricked Skeletor with the promise of getting a piece in this. And she just she tongue kissed his teeth. His teeth. He just sitting there with his no lips, and she tonguing him down. In a He-Man cartoon. Just tonguing down his front teeth. Evelyn. And he fell for that. Gave up the sword. So, all right, so that's Evelyn, I guess. My next problem with this. The sorceress? The sorceress. So, your daughter, right? Your daughter was able to be the sorceress, yet still be with people. And you was just like, nah, no, I'm sick of this family life. Please just bound me to this building. Teela just get to choose whether or not she gets bound to the building or not. Give me the power, and I'm going to go do my own thing. Why didn't Mom do that? Why didn't the sorceress do that? I'll tell you why, because the show's stupid. That's why. If I was her, I'd been pissed. You mean the whole time I didn't even be bound to this damn building? I've been in this building for centuries, for like the longest time, and you don't need to be in here? Is that it was like she didn't read the directions to be a sorcerer. You didn't need to be in here, but you was just stuck in here. Because you decided, because you didn't read the directions. Stupid. Let's see. Next, we have sexual jokes made by Fisto?
Is it true? Skeletor has returned? Ask him yourself. He's back all right. I'd sure like to fist him.
See Skeletor for the first time, and right before he dies, he said that I would love to fist that guy. Word? Fisto? Was that what we doing? You want to fist Skeletor, huh? Okay. Okay. I mean, you do you. You know? Whatever's clever, man. Whatever you got going on, it's cool. I got no issues with Fisto. All right, so that's my issue with Fisto. Moving on to the next issue that I have. My issue after that is why are we here? Why are we here? there's no one left, okay? Evelyn has the sword. She has the sword, she has the power. But she too is doing nothing. She is doing nothing. She blames Skeletor for doing nothing with the sword, but she is doing nothing either. No one is killing anyone. No one can die. No one can do anything except what they have been doing, which is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. They're just sitting around. Evelyn is just sitting around. Skeletor was just sitting around. Now Skeletor want to come in and fight Evelyn. For what? For what? This is what happens when you wrap up a story. Skeletor got the upper hand. And everybody, I won't say everybody, the 6 people who were waiting on part 2, not including me, the 6 people who were waiting on part 2 got to see Skeletor. What's he going to do with the power? Newsflash, he ain't going to do shit. Nothing. He's just going to sit there and wait for the show to end. And him and He-Man are going to team up. A team up. A team up? They've been fighting since forever, and now they're teammates. They're on the same team. He-Man and Skeletor. Okay. You know. And then they're not. And then they're not. They're not on the same team all of a sudden. So Teela turns into the sorceress. She got the same outfit as Mommy. It's a little updated, but it's whatever. He-Man gets the sword back, so we don't have to see Hulk He-Man anymore. That's pretty much it, man. This show sucked. Please do not watch this show if you have not seen it already. Part 2 does not make up for Part 1. As a matter of fact, Part 2 I think is worse than Part 1. It's worse. No one dies, and the people who do die just come back. The only person I feel sorry for in this entire show, the only person, is the Swamp Man. I feel so bad for the Swamp Man. The Swamp Man died. He had no idea what was going on. He just died. Right? He-Man died right after him, and they all went to heaven. But they brought He-Man back. Even Orko came back. Orko came back in this one, and he didn't stay dead. He's just back now. But the Swamp Man died. He went to heaven. Heaven. Eternia heaven. Right? And then, when he got to heaven, he was up there picking berries or doing whatever Swamp Man do. And then all of a sudden, he looks to his left, and there's just like this whole explosion coming right at him. And all this man did was... Because he knew. And this is more, and his mind was like, this is some bullshit. I'm about to die again. I'm in heaven. Where am I going now? You're going nowhere. You've been canceled. Okay? They killed you, and then they sent you to heaven, and they killed heaven. So everyone's dead now. Everyone. Of course, he may be back. Who knows? They brought Orko back. Everyone who did die came back. Except for Fisto. Except for Fisto and his boy. They gone. So I don't know what the hell they were thinking making this nonsense. I really don't. I have no idea, but it's comedy for me. And I appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Go on, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this crap show. And I'll get some more content out for you, right? We'll get some more content out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and you, buddy. All right. You want to say hi to the people?
Hi.
All right. All right, man. That's it. Don't watch this crap. And thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one.